So we're here in the Everglades in South Florida, and the reason we're here is to honor the memory of Marjory Stoneman Douglas, who is a writer. And Katie, what can you tell us about Marjory Stoneman Douglas?
Marjory Stoneman Douglas wrote a book called River of Grass about the Everglades, which is where we're staying right now. And she was also the founder of the Friends of the Everglades. So without her, the Everglades probably would not exist today.
And I also want to introduce our friend Rob McMullen, who's an environmental scientist, and ask you, what would you like to share with us about the Everglades?
Well, I just want to mention that the Everglades is a unique ecosystem. It's actually worldwide recognized as a biosphere, and it is a heritage site. It's actually a complex ecosystem made up of various habitat types. And right here in Everglades National Park, where we are now at the Shark Valley entrance on the north side of the park, we see behind us some of the tree island habitat and some of the aquatic water habitat. Then if we were to look to our left or right, we can see that there are some sawgrass prairies made up primarily of the sawgrass, which ironically enough is not a grass at all. It's actually a sedge, but it is named as such because of the sawtoothed edges that they have. When you look at that plant up close, you will see them. If you touch it, you'll definitely feel it. It's safe to gently pull along the edge from the root to the tip, but if you go the other direction, you're definitely going to get cut. But that is a clump of sawgrass right back in the background, that grass sticking up in front of the bushes. So it is a very complex ecosystem. It's all driven by the water. It's water dependent, and the Indian name for it was, as translated into English, the River of Grass.
Which takes us back to Marjory Stoneman Douglas's book, right? Yes. I want to thank you, Rob, so much for taking us out here and sharing your knowledge with us, teaching us some things. How many alligators do you think we've passed? Just in this little bit that we walked. So many alligators. So now we know exactly what to do when we're around an alligator. So a lot of good things to know before you come, but I just want to encourage you to, first of all, find Marjory Stoneman Douglas's books and read them, and then have a visit to the Everglades.